transport arrangements, and general welfare of pilgrims during the course of the Hajj program. During the 2025 Hajj season, Kenyan pilgrims experienced significant logistical and welfare challenges. Notably, there were delays in space allocation at key pilgrimage sites, such as Mina and Arafah, leading to poor accommodation of Kenyan pilgrims at the Zone 6, which is over 7 kilometers away from the Jamarat, that is the stone throwing area, instead of Zone 4, where other Africans were, especially from Tanzania. Tanzanians were reserved, and Ugandans. Of utmost concern was SUPKEM's failure to provide accessible emergency services. Despite the high cost charged, this situation has caused distress among Kenyan pilgrims and raises serious concerns about the safety and well-being of the pilgrims, as well as the need for government intervention in the matter. Honorable Speaker, it is against this background that I request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Defense, Intelligence, and Foreign Relations on the following. 1. A report on the management of the Hajj program in Kenya, including a detailed account of the 2025 Hajj season. B. Measures being undertaken by the Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs to ensure that the welfare of Kenyan pilgrims is protected, particularly on the failure by SUPKEM to provide essential services to pilgrims while charging exorbitant facilitation fees. 3. Long-term strategies by the government to manage the Hajj program, including 1. The establishment of a regulatory framework to anchor the program within a government agency. 2. Oversight mechanisms to ensure the welfare of Kenyan pilgrims, including cost effectiveness in the administration of the program. 3. Specific timelines for implementation of these reforms. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Yes, Julius Sunguli.
Mr. Speaker, the Islamic religion is a very important religion in this world.
Every religion is important.
And I was going to say so, Mr. Speaker. And we made a deliberate constitutional provision that Kenya will not necessarily pay special attention to any religion. I wonder now, in the circumstances of our constitution, whether our colleague, who is a devoted Muslim in this country, can ask the government to anchor a religious activity in its in its programs. I'm asking it from a constitutional point of view because I have great respect to religion. I'm a Catholic, and I don't want to request that the government anchors my trip to Rome in its programs. Is it constitutional, Mr. Speaker?
I approved that statement on the understanding that the issues being raised by the Honorable Waitan touch more on protocol issues other than religious issues. His concern was the mismanagement of Kenyan pilgrims by SUPKEM and other related bodies in failing or neglecting to make proper arrangements for our pilgrims who go at their cost. The state doesn't pay for them. When they arrive in Saudi, they are treated as pilgrims from Kenya, not as pilgrims generally. So being pilgrims from Kenya, the government has a duty with an embassy for which our taxes pay in Saudi Arabia to make protocol arrangements to give them security, comfort, and the ability to exercise their right to worship in the manner commensurate with the status of an adherence to any religion. So I wasn't in my view, and I believe I'm right, Julius, elevating any religion above any other, or giving any special treatment or attention to any religion. Any Kenyan, whether a Christian, a Muslim, an unbeliever, are entitled to state protection and protocol and facilities where necessary when they travel out of this country. Yes, Mama Zamzam.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika, na mimi niweze pia kuweza kumsupport ndugu yangu Mahmud, kwa sababu Mheshimiwa Spika, mahujaji ambao wametoka hapa Kenya ni wa Kenya ambao wamekwenda kule Maka kwenda kuhiji. Lakini Mheshimiwa Spika, conditions ama ile makazi yao kule vile walivyokuwa wamepanga na vile wamelipiwa, Mheshimiwa Spika, walipata very poor services. Na Mheshimiwa Spika, ni ajabu kuwa oversight body ambayo ni SUPKEM ndio ambayo tena imegeuka kuwa agency, Mheshimiwa Spika. Mpaka wale ma-agent ambao wanafaa washughulike na sehemu ya kulala na kila kitu, kuna wale ambao walitoa sauti zao na wamenyang'anywa certificate zao za kufanya kazi ama license zao, Mheshimiwa Spika. Mheshimiwa Spika, mahujaji wa Kenya wamelipa pesa nyingi sana kushinda mataifa mengine yote, na walikuwa wanafaa kuwekwa level 4 karibu na Mina, lakini walisukumwa wakapelekwa kule level 6. Kuna wazee, kuna walemavu, kutembea na jua kali kutoka kule mpaka kufika Jamrati ilikuwa ni mbali sana, Mheshimiwa Spika. Katika tent ya Waislamu ukiangalia kama ndugu zetu wa Tanzania, Mheshimiwa Spika, wamelipa chini na 300,000, lakini tent yao wamewekwa watu 40, wamewekewa malazi mazuri, wanapewa chakula kizuri na ambulance iko pale, Mheshimiwa Spika. Lakini Wakenya ambao wamelipa pesa nyingi wamewekwa zaidi ya 300 kwenye tent moja, hakuna ambulance, ni wazee, watu wameshikana pale kwa pamoja, Mheshimiwa Spika, wakati wamelipia pesa nyingi sana. Na inafaa ifahamike kuwa Muislamu kwenda hija ni nguzo kubwa sana katika Uislamu, Mheshimiwa Spika, na huwa lazima amelipa madeni yake yote, amewekeza vizuri, ameweza kusanya mali yake ya halali ili aweze kwenda kwenye haji. Lakini wakilipia hizi pesa, Mheshimiwa Spika, lazima pia wapate huduma ambayo iko sawa. Kwa hiyo sisi tunaambia SUPKEM, nyinyi hamwezi kuwa oversight body kisha tena muwe nyinyi ni maagent wa kuweza kupeleka watu na kuzuia hawa wasiende hawa waende. Hapana, Mheshimiwa Spika. Hata katika vitabu vyetu vya dini inamruhusu Muislamu kwenda hija, sio lazima aende na agency fulani, Mheshimiwa Spika. Kwa hiyo mimi nasimama kama mama Mombasa kutetea vilio za wale waliokwenda haji, Mheshimiwa Spika, walivyoteseka. Inafaa wapewe haki yao, na kama inawezekana serikali ifungue consulate nyingine pale Jeddah ambayo inaweza kuwa inawashughulikia waweze kuhiji wakiwa sawa sawa, Mheshimiwa Spika. Na ile agency ambayo inashughulika pia inajiita ya Saudia, ni agency ambayo ilikataliwa na mataifa mengi sana, lakini inashangaa kwa nini Kenya inajiita Itra Al-Jud. Hii agency, Mheshimiwa Spika, imekataliwa na mataifa mengi sana kwa sababu wanachukua pesa nyingi na huduma inakuwa mbaya. Kwa hiyo mimi napenda kusema hivi, waweze kupewa haki yao mahujaji wa Kenya bila kufuatia sehemu zingine, na wasiweze kuzuiliwa na kulazimishwa kulipa pesa ambayo huduma hawezi kupata. Asante sana, Mheshimiwa Spika.
Asante sana mami. Chairman, Defense and Foreign Relations.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and you well guided that this is a matter of protocol and welfare to the Kenyan pilgrims out there, and it's a weighty matter. And for purpose of information to the Honorable for Mombasa, is that we already have a consulate in Jeddah already, and which is fully operational and has been of assistance. Honorable Speaker, this is a matter which is very weighty, and I think we will be able to have a response in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. You bring a response in 2 weeks. Thank you. Before I call Honorable Kamene, allow me to acknowledge in the Speaker's Gallery Kendawa girls from Kipkelion East, Kericho, Ndunyu Njeru School from Kinangop, Nyandarua, Olemeisi Primary School from Narok North, Narok. Kivingara Primary School from Meru Central, Meru. I have been asked by Mama Mazito from Kwale to welcome a school from her county. Are they still in the gallery? They're probably left, but you can go unanswered if you want. Are they here?
Actually, Mr. Speaker, I'm not sure whether they are here.
Then don't.
Yeah.
If you are not sure,
Yeah.
take your seat. If you are not sure, take your seat. Give her the mic.
There's another school which is also coming, Mazeras. Then I'll speak about that one.
You want to welcome them before they arrive?
No, I can't. I want them to be here.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Kirima. Honorable Kirima.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this chance to welcome Kirigara Primary School and Junior School to Kirigara Junior and Primary School to Parliament. I just wanted to tell them that Kirigara Primary School is one of the most oldest schools in Meru County, and it's a school which has been doing very well. And since there has been some kind of a fear that the schools are not going to be having capitation out of the statement which was issued by the minister, but it has been now cleared by the president that they are going to be capitation. They should be well settled and be ready to run, because the fear of lacking support from the government has been assured by the president that there will be capitation, and as for that, there will have no reason of why they should not settle down and pursue their goals as per the motto of the school. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Mama Kericho.
Thank you, Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to welcome students who have come to this parliament, and especially from Gadawa Girls. I want to tell the girls this is a very good place where you can be in future. I want to encourage them to work very hard. This is a very good school. The girls are disciplined, working very hard, and I want to ask them to be focused, and one day they will be in this house. Even as they continue with their studies, looking forward to the exams, I wish them very well, and the Lord bless them. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Beatrice. Joyce Kamene, Member Machakos County.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to request for a statement regarding air and noise pollution by Edmo Steel Factory. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provision of Standing Order 44-2C, I rise to request for a statement from the chairperson of the Department Committee of Environment, Forestry and Mining regarding air and noise pollution by Edmo Steel Millers Limited in Syokimau, Machakos County. Honorable Speaker, the residents of Syokimau Estate have raised persistent concerns regarding pollution from Edmo Steel Millers Limited, a metal smelting factory operating for over 5 years within the estate. The factory has been releasing toxic emissions such as nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, particulate matters, and carbon monoxide. Further, the factory produces excessive noise that has been affecting residents. Honorable Speaker, despite the National Environmental Management Authority, NEMA, inspecting the factory and confirming of the release of toxic gases into the atmosphere, causing air pollution, the factory has continued to operate with minimal accountability. In 2019, NEMA ordered the closure of the facility, but implementation of this directive was stalled after the factory appealed the decision at the National Environmental Tribunal. Under consideration, the tribunal upheld the directive made by NEMA. Sadly, little has been done to enforce these orders, leaving the residents exposed to ongoing air and noise pollution. Honorable Speaker, it is against this background that I request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee of Environment, Forestry and Mining on the following. Number one, the status report on the action taken by NEMA to enforce its orders to closure of Edmo Steel Millers Limited and to review its licenses to accord with proper mechanism of the operations in residential areas. Number two, a report on the analysis of the air quality and the noise emissions from the factory and the measures taken to ensure emissions of gas in environments neighboring resident areas are free from toxins to protect the residents. And number three, plans to put in place and ensure relocation of the factory from the residential area to safeguard the health of the public and the environment. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Kamene. Chair, Environment.
Honorable Speaker, 2 weeks?
Yes, Sakawaya. 2 weeks?
Yes.
Thank you, 2 weeks. Next order.
Order number 8, motion, consideration of second report on the status of implementation of the Constitution, question to be put.
Order, members on their feet, take your seats. Honorable members, I now put the question at order number 8, which is that this House adopts the second report of the Constitution Implementation Oversight Committee laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 24th June 2025, on the status of implementation of the Constitution by 1, the Office of the Control of Budget, 2, the Commission on Revenue Allocation, and 3, the Office of the Auditor General. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. We'll go back to order number 6. Clerk.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Majority Whip.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, decision of a resolution of the House, I beg to give notice of the following motion, Honorable Speaker, that pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order number 49-2A, this House resolves to rescind its decision of Thursday, 24th July 2025, relating to the second reading of the Election of Essence Amendment number 2 Bill, and that is Senate Bill number 28 of 2024. And I beg to move and ask the Honorable Millie Odhiambo, the Minority Party Whip, to second.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I second.
Was it a notice? Yes. Okay. Next, order number 9.
Order number 9, motion, further changes to committee membership.
Chairperson, Committee on Selection. Osoro.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, that further to the resolutions of this House on Wednesday, 5th March 2025 and Thursday, 6th March 2025, appointing members to the various committees and pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order number 175, this House further approves the appointment of the following members, Honorable Speaker, to the respective committees as specified herein under. Honorable Speaker, in the Departmental Committee on Blue Economy, Water and Irrigation, the Honorable Muiruri Mudhama Stanley, MP, is to replace the Honorable Chepkonyi Charity Kadhambi, MP. The Honorable Dr. Osogo Bensuda Joyce Atieno, MP, is to fill the slot previously held by the late Honorable Were Charles Ongondo. In the Departmental Committee on Labor, the Honorable Njoroge Mary Wamaua, MP, is to replace the Honorable Chelule Liza Chepkorir, MP. In the Departmental Committee on Regional Development, the Honorable Chelule Liza Chepkorir, MP, is to replace the Honorable Otucho Mary Emase, MP. In the Departmental Committee on Tourism and Wildlife, the Honorable Sankaire Lea Sopiato, MP, to replace the Honorable Dr. Gichuki Edwin Mugo, MP. In the Departmental Committee on Trade, Industry and Cooperatives, the Honorable Buire John Okano, MP, is to fill the slot previously held by the Honorable Ruku Geoffrey Kiringa, who has since moved to the executive to serve as CS. Under the Constitutional Implementation Oversight Committee, Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Mbai Nimrod Bidhuka, MP, is to replace the Honorable Karemba Eric Muchangi, CBS MP. Under the Public Petitions Committee, Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Karemba Eric Muchangi, CBS MP, is to replace the Honorable Kagesi Kibai Ernest Ogesi, MP. And in the same breath, under the Public Petitions Committee, Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Twiga Patrick Monene, MP, is to replace the Honorable Mbai Nimrod Bidhuka, MP. In the Committee on Implementation, the Honorable Chepkwony Charity Kadhambi, MP, is to replace the Honorable Muiruri Mudhama Stanley, MP. In the Diaspora Affairs and Migrant Workers Committee, the Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, CBS MP, is to replace the Honorable Sankaire Lea Sopiato, MP. Under the Budget and Appropriation Committee, Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Dr. Mugo Edwin Gishuki, MP, is to replace the Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, CBS MP. In the Committee on Powers and Privileges, Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Maina Jane Jerry, MP, is to replace the Honorable Buire John Okano, MP. And the Honorable Ahmed Shabir, MP, Honorable Speaker, is to replace the Honorable Oyo James Onyango, MP. In the Committee on National Cohesion and Equal Opportunity, Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Muratha Ann Wanjiko Mugo, MP, is to replace the Honorable Maina Njeri, MP. And the Honorable Orero Peter Ochieng, MP, is to replace the slot previously held by the late Honorable Charles Were Ongondo. In the Decentralized Funds Accounts, Honorable Speaker, the committee, the Honorable Oyo James Onyango, MP, is to replace the Honorable Dr. Osogo Bensuda Joyce Atieno, MP. And finally, Honorable Speaker, in the Public Accounts Committee, Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Orucho Mary Emase, MP, is to fill the slot previously held by the Honorable Ruku Geoffrey Karaoke Kiringa, MP. Honorable Speaker, you are aware that several changes have occurred in this House. One of our colleagues passed on, and that really, of course, created a gap in the committee that he served. And the other colleague proceeded to serve in other capacities in the executive. The Honorable Rocco became the Minister for Labor, and that clearly formed a gap in the committees that he served, and other several changes. And from time to time, Honorable Speaker, the Committee on Selection meets to review the allocation and reallocation of members to several committees, of course, considering several factors, regional balancing, the gender issues, and sometimes even expertise, Honorable Speaker. There is no particular committee that is superior over the other, Honorable Speaker, and members are advised that whenever these committees are placed, whenever these committee positions are proposed, Honorable Speaker, members should take advantage and serve in various committees, gain experience and garner expertise from different sectors, Honorable Speaker. So the Committee on Selection had us sitting this morning, Honorable Speaker, and approved that in the spirit of the midterm that we are enjoying, Honorable Speaker, and working towards the second half of our term, that we reallocate and allocate members in various committees so that they can be able to serve and learn from different committees, Honorable Speaker. But in the same breath, Honorable Speaker, this is not the end. We have just reviewed now, and the committee is also going to sit again in a week or so, or 2 or 3, to review again, because of course, seats that are vacant, the by-election that are yet to be announced, and other factors, so that we are able to place members that are, also need to serve in various committees. We are aware, Honorable Speaker, that there are some members that still do not have, that are still serving up to even 3 select committees. Such is going to be reviewed again in another 2 or 3 weeks. This is not a mean feat, Honorable Speaker. Moving one member, even one member to another committee, to get a replacement, Honorable Speaker, is not a joke. Because you move a member from this committee, you realize you've touched on the region, you've touched on gender, you've affected the question of expertise and seniority and all those other things, and so many other factors, Honorable Speaker. So, but members are advised to serve in the committees that they are placed, and to gain this expertise as we move forward. So, Honorable Speaker, I beg to move, and I ask the minority party whip, the Honorable Millie Odhiambo, to second. The Honorable Millie Odhiambo to second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I stand to second the motion. And Mr. Speaker, I just wish to indicate that I want to agree with the majority whip that indeed when we have this movement from committee to committee is sometimes to ensure that we fill the spaces that were left by members. Like in our case, you find the case of Honorable Ngondo Were, who unfortunately died, and that slot is not filled. And also to ensure gender balance, regional balance. But also, Mr. Speaker, we also have members that have expertise that could be used in other committees. So, Mr. Speaker, even when we move one person who we know has expertise in law from justice to another committee, it's because we can use their expertise in law in another committee. There are certain skills that can be used in virtually any committee. If I'm a lawyer, my skills as a lawyer can be used in any committee. If I'm an economist, my skill as an economist can be used in any committee, including the catering committee, because you can, inform people with catering issues. So, Mr. Speaker, this is fairly straightforward. With those few remarks, I beg to second.
Members on their feet, take your seats. Honorable members, I now propose the question at order number 9, which is that further to the resolution of the House of Wednesday, 5th March 2025, and Thursday, 6th March 2025, appointing members to various committees, and pursuant to the provisions of Standing Orders 175, Order DK. And pursuant to the provision of Standing Order 175, this House further approves the appointment of the following members to the respective committees as specified hereunder. Departmental Committee on Blue Economy, Water and Irrigation, the Honorable Mwiruri Mudhama Stanley MP to replace the Honorable Chepkonyi Charity Kadhambe MP. B, the Honorable Dr. Osogo Bensuda Joyce Atieno MP to fill the slot previously held by the late Were Charles Ongondo. Departmental Committee on Labor, the Honorable Njoroge Mary Wamaua MP to replace the Honorable Chelule Liza Jepkorir MP. Departmental Committee on Regional Development, the Honorable Chelule Liza Jepkorir MP to replace the Honorable Otucho Mary Emasa MP. Departmental Committee on Tourism and Wildlife, the Honorable Sankaire Lea Sopiato MP to replace the Honorable Dr. Gishuki Edwin Mugo MP. Departmental Committee on Trade, Industry and Cooperatives, the Honorable Bwire John Okano MP to fill the slot previously held by the Honorable Ruku Geoffrey Kiringa. Constitution Implementation Oversight Committee, the Honorable Mbai Nimrod Mbithuka MP to replace the Honorable Karemba Eric Muchangi CBS MP. Public Petitions Committee, the Honorable Karemba Eric Muchangi CBS MP to replace the Honorable Kagesi Kibai or Ernest Ogesi MP. The Honorable Ndwiga Patrick Munene MP to replace the Honorable Mbai Nimrod Mbithuka MP. Committee on Implementation, the Honorable Chepkonyi Charity Kadhambi MP to replace the Honorable Mwiruri Mudhama Stanley MP. Diaspora Affairs and Migrant Workers Committee, the Honorable Ndindi Nyoro CBS MP to replace the Honorable Sankaire Lea Sopiato MP. Budget and Appropriations Committee, the Honorable Dr. Mugo Edwin Gishuki MP to replace the Honorable Ndindi Nyoro CBS MP. Committee on Powers and Privileges, the Honorable Maina Jen Njeri MP to replace the Honorable Bwire John Okano MP. The Honorable Ahmed Shakil Shabir CBS MP to replace the Honorable Oyo James Onyango MP. Committee on National Cohesion and Equal Opportunity, the Honorable Muratha Ann Wanjiku Mugo MP to replace the Honorable Maina Jen Njeri MP. The Honorable Orero Peter Ocheng MP to replace the slot previously held by the Honorable the late Were Charles Ongondo. Decentralized Funds Accounts Committee, the Honorable Oyo James Onyango MP to replace the Honorable Dr. Osogo Bensuda Joyce Atieno MP. Public Accounts Committee, the Honorable Otucho Mary Emasa MP to fill the slot previously held by the Honorable Ruku Geoffrey Kariuki Kiringa. Committee of the whole, we end there. Do I put the question? Yes. Members at the bar, take the nearest seats. Honorable members, I now put the question at order number 9, which is that further to the resolution of the House on Wednesday, 5th March 2025 and Thursday, 6th March 2025, appointing members to various committees and pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 175, this House further approves the appointment of the following members to the respective committees as specified hereunder. Departmental Committee on Blue Economy, Water and Irrigation, the Honorable Mwiruri Mudhama Stanley MP to replace the Honorable Chepkonyi Charity Kadhambi MP. The Honorable Dr. Osogo Bensuda Joyce Atieno MP to fill the slot previously held by the late Honorable Were Charles Ongondo. Departmental Committee on the Honorable Njoroge Mary Wamaua MP to replace the Honorable Chelule Liza Chepkorir MP. Departmental Committee on Regional Development, the Honorable Chelule Liza Chepkorir MP to replace the Honorable Otucho Mary Emasa MP. Departmental Committee on Tourism and Wildlife, the Honorable Sankaire Lea Sopiato MP to replace the Honorable Dr. Gichuki Edwin Mugo MP. Departmental Committee on Trade, Industry and Cooperatives, the Honorable Bwire John Okano MP to replace the slot previously held by the Honorable Ruku Geoffrey Kiringa. Constitution Implementation Oversight Committee, the Honorable Mbai Nimrod Mbithuka MP to replace the Honorable Karemba Eric Muchangi, CBS MP. Public Petitions Committee, the Honorable Karemba Eric Muchangi, CBS MP, to replace the Honorable Kagesi Kibai Ernest Ogesi MP. The Honorable Ntwika Patrick Monene MP to replace the Honorable Mbai Nimrod Mbithuka MP. Committee on Implementation, the Honorable Chepkonyi Charity Kadhambe MP to replace the Honorable Mwiruri Mudhama Stanley MP. Diaspora Affairs and Migrant Workers Committee, the Honorable Ndindi Nyoro CBS MP to replace the Honorable Sankaire Lea Sopiato MP. Budget and Appropriations Committee, the Honorable Dr. Mugo Edwin Gishuke MP to replace the Honorable Ndindi Nyoro CBS MP. Committee on Powers and Privileges, the Honorable Maina Jane Jere MP to replace the Honorable Bwire John Okana MP, the Honorable Ahmed Shakil Shabir CBS MP to replace the Honorable Oyo James Onyango MP. Committee on National Cohesion and Equal Opportunity, the Honorable Murada Ann Wanjiku Mugo MP to replace the Honorable Maina Jane Jerry MP. The Honorable Orero Peter Ocheng MP to replace the slot previously held by the late Honorable Were Charles Ongondo. Decentralized Funds Accounts Committee, the Honorable Oyo James Onyango MP to replace the Honorable Dr. Osogo Bensuda Joyce Atieno MP. Public Accounts Committee, the Honorable Otucho Mere Mase MP to fill the slot previously held by the Honorable Ruku Geoffrey Kariuki Keringa MP. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next order. Oh, before the next order, hold on, members. I want to acknowledge in the public gallery Mazera's boys from Kinango Kwale, Talai Academy from Ainabkoi Wasingishu. In the speakers gallery, Uku Primary School from Saudi Menti Meru, Moi Siongiroi girls from Chepalungu Bometi. I've been asked by my Mama Sito, Fatuma. Now you can welcome your Mazera school.
Basi asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika kwa kunipatia fursa hii ya kuweza kuwakaribisha wanafunzi kutoka shule ya upili Kwale County Kinango, kata ndogo ya Kinango. Mheshimiwa Spika, leo nimefurahi sana kuona wanafunzi kwa mara ya kwanza wanafunzi kutoka kaunti ya Kwale wameweza kutembea katika bunge hili la kitaifa. Niwaambie wanafunzi karibuni sana kutoka Mazeras, na hili ndio lile bunge ambalo wabunge wenu tunaketi kutengeneza sheria. Kitu tu nitawaambia wanafunzi Mheshimiwa Spika ni watilie maanani sana mambo ya elimu. Elimu pekee ndio inaweza kutofautisha mtoto wa maskini na mtoto wa tajiri. Na elimu pekee ndio chombo cha kuweza kubadilisha maisha ya binadamu. Vijana mlioko hapa, najua mna wakati mgumu, mnaona hivyo wakati mnapitia katika zile ugumu wa masomo. Lakini ni kipindi kifupi sana ambacho mtakwenda na mtapita na mtakuwa na maisha mazuri. Na elimu peke yake ndio akiba ya maisha ya binadamu ambayo haiozi katika maisha yako. Na wazazi wenu wanatumia pesa nyingi sana kuhakikisha nyinyi mnapata elimu bora. Sio kwamba wazazi hawataki kujenga majumba mazuri, sio kwamba wazazi hawataki kwenda kutembea holiday mahali, lakini ni kwa sababu kila mzazi anataka kuona mtoto wake amepata elimu bora. Mheshimiwa Spika, leo nimefurahi sana, nimesema kwa mara ya kwanza kuona wanafunzi kutoka Kwale County, Mazeras, vijana wa Mazeras Boys, karibuni sana hapa bunge la kitaifa na hapa Nairobi. Walimu tu mchunge, Nairobi ni jiji la wajanja, muwe makini sana na watoto wetu. Asanteni sana. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika kwa kunipatia fursa hii.
Honorable Mandazi.
Yeah, truly, Speaker,
I would like to appreciate you, Speaker, for giving me the opportunity to welcome all students who have come here today to visit Parliament, to appreciate what we do as members of Parliament. Honorable Speaker, in your gallery, we have Moishongiroi Girls. I want to confirm, Honorable Speaker, that Moishongiroi Girls is a school from Chepalungu constituency, Honorable Speaker, and I confirm that they are the most disciplined girls within Bomet County, Speaker. They have always posted good results. This is Form 4 class of 2025, and I want, Honorable Speaker, together with all the candidates from Chepalungu constituency and all the candidates from the entire country, to wish them well as they prepare to sit for the exams in the third term. Honorable Speaker, I welcome them in Parliament, and as you can witness here, this is the place where we legislate, this is the place where we set rules, this is the place where we bridge gaps. Honorable Speaker, allow me to welcome them and to appreciate the teachers who have accompanied them. Thank you so much, Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Mandazi. On my behalf and on behalf of the House, we welcome the students, their teachers, and those accompanying them to the House of Parliament. Honorable members, at order number 9, I direct the clerk to organize and facilitate. Order McClap and your group. Disband that illegal Kamkunji. I direct the clerk to organize the affected committees, CIOC, public petitions, and regional development to proceed and elect their leadership. Next order.
Order number 10, Committee of the Whole House.
Honorable members, will you be upstanding? Honorable Angela, will you be upstanding?
Honorable members, order members, we are now in the Committee of the Whole. We shall start with the Kenya Roads Amendment Bill number 2, National Assembly Bill of 16 of 2025.
Clause 2.
I propose the question that Clause 2 be part of the bill. No amendment. I now put the question that Clause 2 be part of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 3.
Honorable members, order members. The consultations are too loud. Honorable Ngogoyo, Honorable Betty, order. The discussions are too loud. I propose the question that Clause 3 be part of the bill. I now put the question that Clause 3 be part of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
New Clause 3A.
Mover, there is a proposed new clause. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I beg to move that the new clause 3A be now read a second time. Honorable Speaker, this is to bring into the ambit of this bill the Kenya Roads Board Act, to achieve the same objective as the objectives of the bill, which was to reduce the terms of the Director Generals of the road agencies, and Kenya Roads Board being one of the other road agencies under the Ministry of Roads, to reduce the terms of office from 5 years to 3 years. And the same justification, Honorable Speaker, as that in the bill. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I beg to move.
Very well. I therefore propose the question that the new clause 3A be now read a second time. Yes, Honorable Tom Kajwang, member for Ruaraka.
Madam Speaker, while I support this amendment, and I must say that this is in keeping with the Mwongozo Code, and this is making the uniform application of this law across the sector, the road sector. But I want to encourage the Majority Leader to bring amendments to Section 6 of State Corporations Act, so that therefore be consistent with the legislation we are looking at. Madam Speaker, in that legislation, the board has the discretion to appoint a member of the board for up to 5 years. A DG is a director. And so if he's given the 5 years, then there is a conflict, internal conflict between that act and the law that we are looking at. And so I would want, may I have the attention of the Majority Leader? If I would have the attention of
order members. Honorable Makilap.
And the lady between you.
The member on the floor is really trying to address the Majority Leader. The consultations are too loud. Honorable Meli, break up the Kamukunji. Thank you.
Yeah, because I hope the standing orders are still that when we are on session, there shouldn't be a member between you and the person that we are addressing. So I just want to encourage the Majority Leader that you need to bring amendments to Section 6 of the States Corporations Act, so that this is consistent with the law across. I think you let me support. Thank you.
Very well. Honorable Elachi, are you on this one? Okay. I will therefore put the question that the new clause 3A be now read a second time. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now propose the question that the new clause 3A be part of the bill. I now put the question that new clause 3A be part of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Title.
I propose the question that the title be the title of the bill. I now put the question that the title be the title of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 1.
I propose the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. We are done with that bill. Mover to move reporting.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. And I beg to move that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Kenya Roads Amendment Number 2 Bill, National Assembly Bill Number 16 of 2025, and its approval thereof with amendments.
I put the question that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Kenya Roads Amendment Bill Number 2 Bill, National Assembly Bill Number 16 of 2025, and its approval thereof with amendments. Yes, will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Honorable members, for convenience of the House, we will continue to the next bill. the County Public Finance Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 39 of 2023.
Clauses 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Where are they? I propose the question that clauses 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 be part of the bill. No amendments. I will now put the question that clauses 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 be part of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Title.
I propose the question that the title be the title of the bill. I put the question that the title be the title of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 1.
I propose the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I will now call the mover to move reporting.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. I beg to move that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the County Public Finance Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 39 of 2023, and its approval thereof without amendments.
I therefore put the question, which is that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the County Public Finance Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 39 of 2023, and its approval thereof without amendments. As many as are of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
So you now become the mover.
Honorable members, Chairperson.
Okay. On Speaker, I beg to report that the committee of the House, or the whole House, has considered the Kenya Roads Amendment Bill number 2, National Assembly Bill number 16 of 2025, and approved the same with amendments.
Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that this House do agree with the report of the Committee of the Whole House on its consideration of the Kenya Roads Amendment number 2, National Assembly Bill number 16 of 2025, and I also request the Honorable Kainan to second the motion.
I second.
Who was seconding? Honorable Kainan? Okay. Thank you. Honorable members, I therefore propose the question that this House do agree with the report of the Committee of the Whole House on its consideration of the Kenya Roads Amendment number 2 Bill, National Assembly Bill number 16 of 2025. I put the question. I therefore put the question that this House do agree with the report of the Committee of the Whole House on its consideration of the Kenya Roads Amendment number 2 Bill, National Assembly number 16, National Assembly Bill number 16 of 2025. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Mover to move third reading.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Kenya Roads Amendment number 2 Bill, National Assembly Bill number 16 of 2025, be now read a third time. I also request the Honorable Karoli Omondi, the member for Suba
South.
South. To second, Honorable Speaker, if you indulge me just to say, in relation to what the Honorable TJ said during committee, that we will actually have consequential amendments to the State Corporations Act, as Honorable TJ pointed out, which we shall be moving to align this with the Mwongozo Act and ensure that even the State Corporations Act is well aligned to the provisions that are made in these amendments. I beg to move and request Honorable Karoli to second.
Karoli?
Madam Speaker, I have pleasure in seconding. Thank you very much.
I therefore propose the question that the Kenya Roads Amendment Number 2 Bill, National Assembly Bill Number 16 of 2025, be now read a third time. I put the question. I have confirmed that we have the quorum present in the House for the purpose of making this decision. I therefore put the question that the Kenya Roads Amendment Number 2 Bill, National Assembly Bill Number 16 of 2025, be now read a third time. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Honorable Kasalu,
a bill.
When the speaker is on her feet, you don't move out of the house. You're totally out of order. But now you can move on.
A bill for an act of parliament to amend the Kenya Roads Act.
Chairperson. No, you've read. I need the chairperson to report on the County Public Finance Laws Amendment Bill.
Honourable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole House has considered the County Public Finance Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 39 of 2023, and approved the same without amendments.
Mover. Honorable Kimani, you've become a nomad.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. I had to consult with the Chair of the Environment Committee because of the business ahead. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report, and I also request the Honorable Toto Lynette to second the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of the Whole House.
Member for Bomet.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I second.
Very well. Honorable members, I therefore propose the question, which is that this House do agree with the committee in the said report. I put the question, which is that this House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Mover to move third reading.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the County Public Finance Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 39 of 2023, be now read a third time. I also request the member for Murang'a County, the Honorable Betty Njeri Maina, to second.
Member for Murang'a.
Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. I know the MP for Kikuyu has strong admiration for me, and I beg to second.
I will not comment on the admiration, but allow me to propose the question, which is that the County Public Finance Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 39 of 2023, be now read a third time. May I put the question? I have confirmed we have the numbers. I therefore put the question, which is that the County Public Finance Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 39 of 2023, be now read a third time. As many as are of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. Nay. The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to amend the County Assembly Services Act and the Public Finance Management Act and for connected purposes.
Next order.
Order number 11, motion
consideration of report on the examination of financial statements of selected state corporations.
The chairperson, Public Investments Committee on Commercial Affairs and Energy. Who is that? Honorable Kosing.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And yes, I'm ready. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House adopts the report of the Public Investment Committee on Commercial Affairs and Energy on the examination of the reports of the Auditor General on the financial statement of selected state corporations laid on the table of the House on Wednesday, 4th June 2025, Honorable Speaker. And in so doing, Honorable Speaker, and I thank you for giving me this opportunity, is to lay the foundation of this report. This is our second report, Honorable Speaker, which has the following selected state corporations. One, Honorable Speaker, we have National Water Harvesting as an organization, Honorable Speaker, that we examined their books. Between which financial year? 2018 to 2021, Honorable Speaker. This is 3 financial years. And Honorable Speaker, it had 30 audit queries. Honorable Speaker, further, we also examined books for Coast Waterworks Development Agency, which is based at the Coast, Honorable Speaker, which of course, you know, it was split from the water harvesting before it was changed to water harvesting. This, Honorable Speaker, my committee examined 3 financial years.
Honorable Kosing, kindly take your seat for a minute. I'll give you. Because we have so many students coming in and out of the gallery, and I know many would like to be acknowledged when they're in here. Allow me to interrupt you to welcome students from Kavutiri Secondary School from Runyenjes constituency, Embu County, seated in the Speaker's Gallery. Father Joseph Oucho Girls, Nyaribari Masaba, Kisii County, seated also in the Speaker's Gallery. And in the public gallery, Kirimega Primary School from Madioya constituency, Muranga County, and the Longo Primary School from Narok West, Narok County. On behalf of the House, we welcome all the students in the House to observe the proceedings. Honorable Kosing, kindly proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for also recognizing our children. You know, you're a good mother, I'm told. You know. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And I was saying the second state agency, we examined their books, is or was Coast Waterworks Development Agency, which we did a total of 3 financial years between 2018 and 2021, which had a total of 35 audit queries. Honorable Speaker, we proceeded, Honorable Speaker, to Geothermal Development Agency, which is GDC. We did for them 3 financial years with a total of 26 audit queries. Further, Honorable Speaker, we also did Kenya Pipelines Company, 2 financial years, 2021 to 2021-2022, Honorable Speaker. Those are 2 financial years, but there are a total of 57 audit queries. It was one of the majority with a lot of audit queries, Honorable Speaker. Speaker, we also did Kenya Maritime Authority, which we did 3 financial years, Honorable Speaker, totaling to 41 audit queries. After concluding that, Honorable Speaker, we also went further to Kenya Railways Corporation. And for them, we did 3 financial years with a total of 27 audit queries. In this report, Honorable Speaker, we have concluded this report, which is before you and before the House, with Information and Communication Authority, ICTA, which is, Honorable Speaker, to be ICT board, so the members can be able to follow. Honorable Speaker, we did for them 3 financial years, which had a total of 26 audit queries. In total, Honorable Madam Speaker, we did 7, this report has 7 state agencies with a total of 20 years, 20 financial years, a total of 20 financial years. Speaker, you can imagine that, Honorable Madam Speaker. And audit queries, 242 audit queries that went through. So, Honorable Speaker, what did we find out? I want to share with Honorable Member, of course it's in the committee, but I want to do like a cross-cutting. I want to do a cross-cutting issues, Honorable Speaker, for the benefit of the House and the benefit of the membership. And let me go back, Honorable Speaker, that gives you a total of 20 financial years, you can imagine, with all more than about 250 audit queries. In summary, or major issues, which we might call important issue, of course, with all those audit queries, like for example now, National Water, Honorable Speaker, what became of serious concern in National Water, Honorable Speaker, is undisclosed and long outstanding loans in this National Water, Honorable Speaker. And this relates to 3 loans obtained through subsidiary agreements with the government of Kenya to finance specific water infrastructure, Honorable Speaker. The Auditor General found out that there was a problem there in that audit, and this is National Water Harvesting Authority, Honorable Speaker. Number 2, it was also relating, most audit queries in this organization related to delays and escalating costs in construction, specifically of a dam called Muruny Water Dam, Honorable Speaker, which is in my constituency. Honorable Speaker, in those cross-cutting audit queries, what did the committee recommend in those audit queries? Number one, Honorable Speaker, the committee recommended, particularly for the escalation of costs and delays of Muruny Water, Honorable Speaker, the committee recommended for a special audit of this project so that the underlying issues can be established. Why there's escalating costs in that project, why there's long overdue delays that the people of Kenya in that part of the world are not enjoying this water. It is long overdue, Honorable Speaker. And therefore, there are serious questions that need to be established within that. And therefore, the committee, Honorable Speaker, is recommending that that water project need to be re-audited. So we are ordering and we are recommending, Honorable Speaker, for special audit. In the undisclosed loans, these matters of unexpected between NWASHA and Water Works Development Agency by formally escalating to the national and county governments. And then the Speaker, we have a proposal of these loans. There's a lot of loans that were taken by National Water and many other agencies. And Honorable Speaker, the people of Kenya are paying for that loan. And yet some people are drinking the water without paying. And I'll give you that recommendation in the second agency we did audit, Honorable Speaker, which has the same related issues of this loan, which is Coast Water Development Agency. Well, Honorable Speaker, the committee found 2 issues in that one, which are fundamental, which we want to bring before you and the House to make a resolution. Number one, Speaker, we found out that in that organization, the issue of property, plant, and equipment had no ownership. They have lost everything. The land which they had, Honorable Speaker, no documents they did, particularly in Coast, they have lost all the land. And they're waiting. They're doing nothing. Number 2, Honorable Speaker, we also realized in that organization that they took a loan, which of course the loan which I was mentioning earlier from National Water, they inherited that loan and they're not paying. So the Auditor General is saying, then Kenyans are losing money through Coast Water Development Authority, and yet they are not paying their part of the loan to national government or national treasury, so that national treasury pays the loan to the international community, Honorable Speaker. And therefore, we had serious recommendations, Honorable Speaker, on that one, which is, number one, we recommend that EACC and the National Land Commission to conclude investigation of the ownership of the entire land, the entire Coast Water Development land in the Coast, Honorable Speaker, and take the culprits to book, or bring the culprits, Honorable Speaker, to book, so that those people can face the law. And help Coast Water Development Works Authority to be able to recover that land. Because, Honorable Speaker, we found that they have no capacity. The Coast Water Development Authority has no capacity to recover their land. Their lands have gone, maybe to big fish, but we needed now EACC and National Land Commission, particularly EACC, to intervene and investigate and bring this matter to book, so that the land that is the Coast Water Development Authority land, Honorable Speaker, can be brought back. It used to have a lot of land. We went to coast ourselves, we visited them, and we realized that they have no land. On the issue of the loan, which they took from National Water, and they are not paying, we also interviewed, and we had interrogation and consultation with National Treasury, Honorable Speaker. We realized that National Treasury is paying that loan like normal loan. And something that got attention of the committee, Honorable Speaker, is that National Treasury is paying that loan using our taxes. But the loan did not just come in this country for nothing. It came to do something, which is what? Which is build the water dams and the water projects. We also realize, Honorable Speaker, that Kenyans somewhere else are enjoying this water. They are paying the water to water agencies down there, and the water agencies are not submitting the money or the tariffs which are supposed to pay. They are not submitting to National Treasury. So what happens? It means that Kenyans outside the jurisdiction of, which means actually Kenyans are paying for them instead of them paying for the loan which they use the water. We have a very serious recommendation there, Honorable Speaker. And that is the second issue, or the second organization that we find there are serious issues. And Honorable Speaker, I think this issue of national water and the coast water, the problems which I have just cited, requires a serious legislative intervention, which I am going to give you from the proposal from my committee when I conclude moving this report. Honorable Speaker, I go to the third organization, which of course it is in my report or the report of the committee, which is, Honorable Speaker, geothermal, GDC. And what we realized, Honorable Speaker, in GDC, which caught the eye of the Auditor General and further found its way to a serious interrogation within my committee, is the issue, Honorable Speaker, of long outstanding corporate tax and related penalties, which KRA is slapping on GDC. And it's almost crippling. In fact, Honorable Speaker, I think many Kenyans are now asking themselves, what is GDC and where is GDC? And whether GDC still exists. Honorable Speaker, that's an organization almost which is on its dying bed. Why? Because some of the tax obligation or would-be tax obligation, which is being slapped by KRA, Honorable Speaker, is almost bringing the organization down. We realized, Honorable Speaker, and we brought in also National Treasury. We spoke with them. There's a problem, Honorable Speaker, because they are almost taking each other to court. And we were wondering, as a committee and parliament, how can government take itself to court? And it happens, Honorable Speaker, from some revenues that come from 59 wells, which, Honorable Speaker, the organization got that special money to sink 59 wells. And the revenues, because then they get the steam, and they sell the steam to KenGen. KenGen uses the steam to generate power, and then KenGen sells to KPLC. Also, the same steam GDC sells to independent power producers. Independent power producers, they produce electricity. Then they sell to Kenya Power. So they get money from Kenya Power. But that money was supposed to be reinvested, Honorable Speaker, to develop a lot of wells. This is geothermal wells. We also realize, Honorable Speaker, and the best for the country, it is the cleanest energy and it's the cheapest energy when you compare with other sources of generating power. Steam is the cheapest, most sustainable, and the cleanest. So the government then had a proposal that let us use the revenues, which come from KPLC to GDC, to be able to develop more wells so that we can generate more cheaper power. Honorable Speaker, what happened is that KRA, with their what you call wisdom or lack of wisdom, then what happened? They taxed that revenue, which was supposed to be like plowed back, or the money used to be to plow other wells. So that then GDC becomes like self-sustainable. We don't borrow money to sink more wells, to generate more power. Then they start talk of war, Honorable Speaker, which of course my committee will have a very, and we are proposing, Honorable Speaker, that there should be a serious legislative proposal or legislative intervention so that it can help GDC. That is very fundamental item that my committee, Honorable Speaker, realized, so that we can be able to sort out the sibling rivalry, the quarrels, the delays that is coming from KRA asking for more money. And we are of the opinion as a committee, Honorable Speaker, that that money should not actually be taxed. It should be used. We visited geothermal here in Nakuru. We also went to Paka, which is in Tiati, and we realized that there's a serious potential in this country. But where is the money? KRA has taken more of the money, and we are of the opinion that they should not go that direction. That money should be ring-fenced to proceed in sinking more wells for the people of Kenya. And I'll give you a recommendation, Honorable Speaker, and the House much later in my report, in moving the report, although the proposal is there. Number two, Honorable Speaker, serious issue that we also found in GDC in auditing their or examining their books was cost of non-productive time. Auditor General found out that when the rigs are not functioning, the staff which are supposed to do the drilling, because then either it has gone for service, and we realized that they had overstayed the rigs of the rigs. I don't know how to put it in a small language or in understanding language. The rig is the one that is drilling. GDC is using to drill the ground to get the steam. That rig, Honorable Speaker, is a gigantic machine. We saw one in Nakuru. It's a very big machine. It's operated by a number of staff. So when it goes for service, what happens? The staff continue to earn money, and that is the Auditor General found a question and said, hey, look here. Why are these people earning money and yet they're not, the rig machine is not working? We are, Honorable Speaker, and we are giving proposal to the House that, Honorable Speaker, going forward, we are recommending that institutions like GDC, because we asked them what caused the delays of these maintenance machines. They told us, Honorable Speaker, procurement of spare parts takes ages. Shipping of spare parts takes ages. And they were blaming the Procurement Act. We realized, Honorable Speaker, that we agreed that those special agencies like GDC, and that's our proposal to the House, that the House will agree with us that those special agencies like GDC, Honorable Speaker, do what you call service agreements, right? Service agreements, and that's our proposal. That GDC considers using service agreements, that they have a service contract, maybe 3 years, for supply of certain special equipment, so that we don't have an idle time, so that the rig continues to work. We're proposing, Honorable Speaker, that the House agrees with us that we give permission and the proposal to GDC to have a service agreement for 3 years, for 4 years, of course, without floating procurement rules, Honorable Speaker, so that if a spare part is required in a rig, that it should not take 45 days to be able to procure that spare part, or it should not take 4 months. And that is why the Auditor General was questioning that those people who are being paid without the rig working, they should pay back. And we realized that it was not their problem, Honorable Speaker. It was the problem of our laws. So we are recommending, Honorable Speaker, that special institutions like GDC to maybe consider having a service agreement. Service agreements, Honorable Speaker, is where you have a valid procurement, you have a valid supply agreement, that if there is a spare part that is required in a rig, that you can actually be told immediately, and then you also get that spare part immediately, Honorable Speaker. That way it cuts short the time, and we agree, and we thank the General for flagging out that. Honorable Speaker, we proceeded also to Kenya Pipelines Corporation. Honorable Speaker, we found out, the committee found out something interesting with this Pipelines Corporation. And of course, a number of audit queries are there. There are two financial years, 57. Out of that, Honorable Speaker, what caught the attention of the committee is irregular disposal of company land. Honorable Speaker, irregular disposal of company land. The land was acquired and it was sold on like a throwaway price. And therefore, Speaker, the committee found in its own wisdom that The accounting officer should take responsibility of disposing up the land, and we are of the opinion that ESCC should investigate that land, Honorable Speaker, or the disposal of that land, which in my committee's view and observation, that it was sold in a throwaway price, like there was some understanding. Yeah, maybe the buyers were insiders, and therefore they would just agree and say, so we are recommending, Honorable Speaker, that anti-corruption takes up that matter. Further, Honorable Speaker, in the same organization is the issue of land without titles.
Honorable Kosing, you'll pardon me, but for reasons I had explained earlier, kindly allow me to recognize, because today is quite a heavy traffic for our students, given that it's a closing day and closing week. Allow me to welcome the students that have come to our gallery. In the speakers gallery, we have Doldol Boys Secondary School from Laikipia North constituency, Laikipia County. You have St. Kizito's Junior Secondary, Mbere South, Embu County. We have Ngenia Comprehensive, Laikipia North, Laikipia County. And in the public gallery, we have Bikeke Primary School, Kiminini, Trans Nzoia County. We have Ise Primary School, Mwingi Central, Kitui County. We have Sikirar Primary School, Narok West County, Narok County. Allow me, Honorable Kosing, because you have a whole 40 minutes to go, and I know you can exhaust, allow me to indulge Honorable Sarah Paulata of Laikipia North to welcome the students on our behalf in 1 minute.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I take this opportunity on behalf of all the members whose students are visiting to welcome them. Madam Speaker, I will proudly say I am an old student of Doldol Boys. And that is why one day when the majority leader told me that he went to Alliance Boys, I told him there is many similarities between me and him, because I also went to Doldol Boys. And Madam Speaker, despite the fact that these students took a very long, bumpy and rough ride to arrive to Nairobi, I want to tell them that the hardship they come from should not limit their potential. Madam Speaker, and I also want to take this time to say, I'm sure when these students came past Nanyuki, they wondered whether this is the same Kenya they come from because of the state of the roads. So I would urge this House, I would urge the leadership of this country to make Laikipia North look like the rest of Kenya. I wish them a safe travel back home, and I want to urge them to work hard and do not let the challenges, do not let the challenges mismanage you. You can be anything you want to be, from Doldol to National Assembly.
Very well.